What's the most twisted family rule you've ever heard of? I always thought it was weird that my best friend Emma never invited anyone over. For 3 years of friendship, I had only seen Emma's house from the outside when her mom picked her up. She would always come to my house, or we'd hang out at the mall or park. Every time I asked about going to hers, she'd make some excuse about her parents cleaning or having work done on the house. One afternoon after school, I was complaining about my little brother being annoying, and Emma finally said I could come over for a few minutes. But she seemed really nervous about it, checking her phone constantly and saying we could only stay for 10 minutes max because her parents would be home soon. When we walked up to her front door, I noticed there was a small camera above it. Emma saw me looking and just shrugged, saying her parents were really into security, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw when we stepped inside. There were no doors, not on bedrooms, not on bathrooms, not even on the closets. The only doors in the entire house were the front and back doors we had just walked through. And yeah, they both had cameras pointed right at them. I thought maybe they were renovating or something, but Emma explained it so calmly, like it was totally normal. My parents say doors create secrets, and secrets make people lie. She said it the same way you'd explain why you take your shoes off before coming inside. I laughed because I thought she was joking, but then I saw her dad sitting in the living room with a clipboard, writing notes while her little brother tried to do homework on the floor next to the couch. We're supposed to stay visible at all times, Emma whispered to me, so we don't get tempted to do anything bad. Her 8-year-old brother looked up and waved at us, then went back to his math worksheet. This kid was doing homework in full view of everyone because he literally had no choice. There was nowhere private to go. I asked if it was some kind of religious thing, but Emma shook her head. Her mom had been cheated on by her ex-husband years ago, and after that she convinced herself that privacy was the enemy of honesty. When she married Emma's dad, they made this rule together. No doors, ever. Everyone had to be completely accountable at all times, even the kids. Emma's dad worked from home and basically played hall monitor all day. Her mom worked part-time but had cameras set up to watch every room when she wasn't there. If a kid sat behind the couch or closed the bathroom shower curtain for too long, they'd get in trouble. Not just grounded either. They'd get interrogated about what they were hiding and sometimes forced to write apology letters for wanting privacy. Emma showed me the bathroom, which just had a toilet and sink sitting out in the open. There was a shower curtain, but she said if you kept it closed for more than 5 minutes, her parents would come check on you. Her little brother had wet the bed until he was 7, because he was too embarrassed to use the bathroom with everyone able to see. The worst part was seeing Emma's bedroom. She had her bed, dresser, and desk all crammed into this tiny space with no way to close it off. Her diary was sitting right on her nightstand because her parents read it every week to make sure she wasn't keeping secrets. She told me she'd learned to write everything in code or just not write her real thoughts at all. I asked how she changed clothes, and she pointed to a corner where she'd hung up a small blanket. That was it. A blanket hanging from the ceiling was the only privacy she had to get dressed. Her dad called out asking who was visiting, and Emma's whole body tensed up. She rushed me toward the door, saying our 10 minutes were definitely up. As we were leaving, I heard her mom's car pull into the driveway, and Emma practically pushed me out the front door. I never came back after that day. I couldn't look at Emma the same way knowing she lived like that.